And brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. First, I want to ask you, Coach RG, about itong NLEX Road Warriors as they start off with the first two. Usually, inaasahan na itong tropang Giga. Well, that's what we've seen this conference. Sa mga panalo nila, talagang high-octane offense and our Pagoy right in the middle of it. I remember we had a show na parang primer in preparation for the season. Bago pa ito mag-Philippine Cup, Coach RG, as Oliver finally gets his bucket there. TNT talaga, it's part of their system.
Yes, and you look at their numbers against Rain or Shine. They had a total of 32 attempts from deep. Defense ng Rain or Shine had difficulty locating paski sila. Montalvo was actually able to score. Ano siya, he was also a willing passer and he was deferring to his teammates na mainit.
7 tayo, NLEX on top. Oliver wants to change it, pero hindi pa pumapasok yung mga tres nila. Oliver down the lane with a tomahawk.
Somebody takes a shot. Earl Clark was the one who challenged the attempt from the three-point area. Nagmintes, but the other four guys must be there to collar the defensive rebound. But totally different skill set. We know that Matt Ganuelas is more of a defensive specialist. Si Brandon pwedeng maging secondary defender. So yun ang mga bagay-bagay, the elements that can make them a much better defensive unit. Pero nagkasagutan kanina, tres kanina si Alas.
Here's a man who can change that. Oliver, extra pass. Montalvo from the corner. Wala pa rin. They're 1 of 6 right now from three-point range. Pogoy, however, will not miss that midi. You know TNT is gonna keep shooting kahit na nagmimintis yan.
Tama yan. Talagang kasama yun sa kanilang opensa, kasama sa kanilang offensive system.
Yung question siguro dun is attempt ba talaga yung una niya na nabitawan niya yung bola? Yan attempt as Earl Clark finishes through the foul.
They're playing with an all-Filipino complement and Jason Castro trying to attack the defense of Earl Clark, which was spoiled, and the white shirts have the numbers at this point.
Trollano with a smart move. Here's Trollano again. Sidestepping using the glass. Legs, coach.
Tama yun. At, pero more than really, kumbaga, it is not just Trollano who's really causing this huge advantage by TNT. Nandyan din yung three-point shooting ni Alas, pati yung offensive performance ni Earl Clark.
A chance for him to take over. Pati na rin si Poy Eram, like you said. Ang dali na ng mga rebounds.
But the momentum now has shifted to the side of TNT.
Again, they go inside. Again, they scored. Mukhang pinipilit niya na, but how can you argue 15 first quarter points? And how can you argue against lobbing it up when Oliver is there underneath? There was a game he had 6 dunks. Clark with an acrobatic display of his own.
They have to be stronger, especially in the interior department. That is where TNT is making a lot of baskets. Look at that once again.
1 out of 17. And the only reason bakit pa ulit-ulit kami ni Coach RG is because TNT really relies on that 3-point.
Part of the trade that dealt him to TNT. He's gonna get better. He will slowly emerge as an integral part dito sa system ni Coach Chot.
And ngayon, nahuhulog na yung mga tres nitong TNT. So we get these clarifications. At yun din po yung sinishare namin sa inyo whenever we're covering games. Tama si Coach RG, nagtutulungan niya mga referees.
Because of that confidence generated by a lot of inside incursions, time will come that they will start getting comfortable taking their shots from the outside.
TNT naman ngayon, they are playing defense but they could not stop that floater from Nieto. Nieto working against the import in Cam Oliver. Rosales. Good line on that 3. Thank you so much, Apple. Ito ngayon ng TNT. That's dunk number 5 for Cam Oliver in this game.
One more free throw, a total of 22. So, hindi ka pa pwede mag-complain.
Pogoy missing that one. Oliver with the board. Nice. Yung nagsimula na scoring, Earl Clark pa rin. He's got 24 points and has been on a roll all game long. But Mikey Williams starting to heat up as well.
Hindi nabibigyan ng open look, lalong-lalo na sa tres. So close out long ang ginagawa ng mga task to guard Calvin Oftana. That is why he is very ineffective on offense. Sayang naman yon. Si Larry nabibigyan sana ng 2 puntos. Napakadaling layup. hindi na ipasok. Samantala, ito naman umatake si Cam Oliver against the lone defensive guy there, tasked to be their goalie, quote-unquote, and he was able to score against Earl Clark.
Clark shoots over Oliver, and that's a bucket.
He's given chances to his local teammates, meaning for every 4 attempts, at least 2 ibibigay niya sa kanyang mga teammates. Pero pag ineffective na, kakanyahin niya na yan. Total of 4 points in the last 2 possessions.
He's 12 of 18 from the field. So right now, I don't think anyone would be mad on that NLEX bench. Oliver, 2 offensive rebounds. Yung pa rin yung namamayagpag na stat category for TNT, coach eh. Yung mga second chances, misses turning into 3-pointers.
Tama yun. So buti na lang. Blessing in disguise ngayon. Pag titingnan natin yung foul situation.
Oftana susubok ulit. That's his second triple. Alas will get it now being bothered by Montalvo. Alas, good pass to Trollano from the corner. It's done with a 3. Mikey Williams initially looking to attack. Ganda naman ng drop pass doon pero nagdalawang isip si Eram. Nagawan pa rin ang paraan. I remember that's exactly what you said, Coach RG, no second quarter. Ang depensa ng NLEX. Oh, they've been hitting 3-pointers. Tatlong sunod-sunod na yan.
Nice to see her watch PBA games again.
Oliver down the middle. Good pass for Eram.
At usually nandun lang talaga sila. Di ba? Yung iba ang aim semifinals. But for them, it's always going for the jugular.
Earl Clark drops in 2 more points. And just look at the impact at yung mga numero pa rin ni Jason Castro back in the finals of the Philippine Cup, di ba? Bakit naman pagre-retiro ang iisipin kung bumi-20 puntos pa sa finals?
Tama, at yung daming buzzer beater niya, di ba?
Yeah.
Ilang beses natin nakita last conference. Pero ngayon, nakakatawa rin itong paglaban nitong NLEX. They're now looking at their imports.
To end or at least take the lead before the end of the third. Montalvo, he just hit one. Back-to-back threes para kay Kip Montalvo.
Missed free throws already for the Road Warriors.
Montalvo will try again. Not that time, but the tip-in. For difficulty on the player side to adjust to a new system. Pero for Coach Frankie Limas, Kevin Alas slices down the middle and gets 2 points.
One thing very significant is I've talked about points allowed in the last 2 games, a total of 111. Look at a high-scoring team like TNT, only 77 points so far.
Grabe yun because imagine sa rain or shine, 41 points sila isang quarter pa lang. However, TNT really starting to pick up the slack here. We're limited to 15 points back in the first quarter. Pero 30 and 32 naman on second and third quarter. But why is NLEX still leading? Because Earl Clark continues to torch that net. And initially, kung makikita mo yung right knee niya, coach, and also is parang hip, medyo naka-bandage, no?
Tignan natin kung magsusunod-sunod itong TNT.
Sapal yung unang tira ni Alas. Nieto was there, and when he missed, Miranda was there. Yung length din kasi, tsaka timing neto ni Clark is truly impressive. Add on his offensive efficiency, he's got 39.
Ngayon, instead of turning the ball over, he is attacking, he's getting his rhythm. Now, ang dami na ng positives na nagagawa. Oh, big basket by Miranda.
Dalawang panalo ang TNT heading into this matchup. Dalawang talo naman ang NLEX. But right now, mukhang yung Road Warriors, Kevin Alas
is averaging 15.8. And
what a
now, because of the absence of Cam Oliver inside, there will be no guy who can play either as a primary defender against Earl Clark.
What reason do you see that Coach Chot is keeping Cam Oliver on his bench?
Yung kombinasyon kasi itong limang to, si Calvin Oftana, new player pala. Ano lang, giving opportunities din sa kanyang local crew.
You always appreciate players na mararamdaman mo talaga, 30 puntos, 40, but you love players na bibigyan ka ng 15. Labaw pa rin ang NLEX dito. They have the basketball. They're trying to use the clock as much as they can. Alas, nalusutan si Castro doon.
One-on-one defense.
Nieto, nakakita ng puwang. What a big three!
And that was a gutsy shot right there by Matt Nieto. He was so determined. He was not looking for an open teammate. He saw the tiny opening and he launched it. Pero
the
nakabawi.
answer back!
Ang bilis!
106.99. Clark against Pugoy. Earl Clark, good spin. Easy off the glass. And it looks like NLEX will escape with a win here. Pero here's Clark. And Clark, that's icing on the cake, Coach RG.
Gargantuan performance, 45 big points. But the biggest adjustment really is the way they defended. They stuck to their 2-3 zone from the first quarter up to the end. Even if TNT were slowly getting their shots up, getting comfortable.
110 to 101 ang final score natin. Brought to you by Honda.